Alright, welcome back to part 17 of this challenge stream playthrough. I thought I'd have another crack at Evrae. I think by the end of yesterday I'm pretty confident I can win with just mixing Mighty Guard. However, I didn't actually get an attempt to the last phase of the fight because I just did the arithmetic wrong on Lancet damage and ended up triggering Haste, which is obviously bad. I don't think I actually want to change anything before having another try. It did occur to me that assuming I can beat Evrae with this strategy, I've then obviously got to take on the fights right afterwards. Provided I'm not using Orin and Kamari's overdrives in this fight, so they end with they end the fight with a full overdrive bar. I think that should be fine. Yeah. I think once I manage to beat Evrae, I will, in that VOD that goes up on YouTube, I will try and write out this strategy in a little more detail, just because there's a bit more going on than the earlier fights. I actually have some stuff, yeah, I could do writing myself some notes to actually remember during the fight too. Okay, so start of the fight is more or less sorted now. Opened with Dark Attack. Have to hope this connects or that Lulu dodges. It did connect. And then we want to do Power Break plus Pullback in that order. Now I've kind of got a spare turn of character, I'll just change weapon with Kamari. Missed Riku, that's good. So that upcoming boss turn is going to be Photon Spray because we'll be at distance. I think this is a pretty free attack with Kamari. I couldn't attack before the other turn because that would trigger a Stone Breath. And now we're about to pull back. On Orin's next turn, I want to bring in Riku and mix Mighty Guard. But I think Baka can make an attack here as well, no problem. So that coin flip on the Dark Attack is actually a big part of the luck I need to do this. It's certainly possible to lose at this point to too many Photon Spray hits hitting the same character, but based on my testing yesterday, I think that's actually relatively unlikely, or at least it doesn't happen. I don't know what the exact odds are, but it's not so crazy. And I actually think the final phase of the fight is going to be purely execution, no more variance, which is really nice. I mean, assuming I execute correctly, of course. So we don't want Rika to get hit too much here, although I think with her being on haste, under haste for the whole fight, it's not going to matter, even if she does take quite a few of these hits. No, Waka took an absolute beating. But that's fine. I mean, This is why SOS regen is so important. Okay, so we can go ahead and start attacking with Waka and Kimari. And switch back in Oren, who's my other character with SOS regen. Oren can't really do anything, so just defend. So here, the slight kind of mix-up to this strategy that I tried yesterday and I think is good, is to have Waka intentionally attack Oren to get a bunch of extra regen. So Oren's HP right now, 518, is only just above the half HP threshold, and he'll actually probably die if he gets hit by 5 Photon Spray hits. So to make sure he can survive 5, I'm going to hit him with Waka, which, unless he crits, is going to do 50 something damage. And then Oren's going to regenerate by over 100. So you can see he goes up to, he essentially gained like 50 plus HP. So he's now going to survive 5 hits. It slightly decreases our DPS, but I think it's worth it. I think Oren getting hit by 5 Photon Spray hits is something I should try and play around. This is the same situation again. Okay, something I want to look out for here is a chance to move in close, get the inhale, then pull out before the poison breath. And I want to get that cycle kind of finished so that I don't have to deal with an inhale when I'm actually moving in to try and get through the hastes, like get across the haste threshold. So we can't do it right now because Sid doesn't get a turn here. But maybe I would set it up just after Evrae's next turn. There's no rush on this, I just want to remember it by the time like I get the HP down. Also lets us get a little extra physical damage in from close range. Okay, yeah, so we have a nice chance to do this coming up, so I can switch out Kimari and move in. Maybe I actually should have changed weapon there so that Oren has more time to attack. It's okay. Yeah, so I'm going to move in with Sid now. That next boss turn will be Inhale, and I'll be able to pull back again before Poison Breath. Unfortunately, I can only do this once because if I try and move in close later, I'm going to see the Stone Gaze, and I only want to do that just before the breaking the haste threshold. Okay, so that boss turn is Inhale, and so I can go ahead and just take a swing with Kimari here, no problem. And I can issue the pullback command here and then get Riku out of the party again. I did lose some damage, possibly lose a hit with Oren here by defending. It's not a big deal. So this next turn of Evrae's is actually going to be a missed Poison Breath from distance. So yeah, don't see any reason not to just get in these physical attacks while I can.
Don't be falling now.
Okay, that's one thing off the to-do list. Aaron took a lot of damage there, but survived, fortunately. I think I'm gonna... I think I might change weapon with Waka here. I think I might be left with awkward HP on Orin again. Yeah, just about. So 565 is actually the threshold above which Waka's not guaranteed to bring Orin back into SOS HP. So that was just on the threshold of where it was still worth actually hitting him again. Yeah, so 573 is too high, and I should just keep attacking Evrae. Okay, one other thing here, I want to switch to Titus's Avenger weapon with counterattack. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that was rough variance. I think Waka got hit at least 6 times there. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's probably attempt over. I guess I'll keep playing, but yeah, it's almost certainly going to be a reset, I think. The good thing about Orin being the one KO'd is that he's not actually doing damage here, but because it was Waka who was KO'd, it's like, it's kind of all on Kimari now, right? So sometimes what happened is going to happen. There's nothing I can really do to avoid that. Orin survives at 13 HP, but he does survive. Need Kimari to take at least 4 hits here. Nope. Alright, this one's done. I mean, something that would help very slightly with this is having like HP plus 10% on my SOS regen armors, but that's such a pain to get. Like, SOS regen isn't the most common drop. I need it on pretty specific characters. It's just like, you know, that could have been many more hours of farming in the Thunder Plains. It also wouldn't have guaranteed, like, 7 out of the 8 Photon Spray hits on the same character are going to kill them. Orin at least, even with that HP boost, so there's just a limit to what I can really do about it.
We gotta keep our distance. Y'all have to.
I'm kind of encouraged by the fact that I've had like 2 out of 4 or 5 attempts get down to the haste threshold without losing a character to Photon Spray. It sort of suggests that it's not too unlikely.
Tell me quick, huh?
Roger. Not a lot.
If it was like a 1 in 20 to make it, that would be pretty different. But yeah, it hasn't felt that bad at all. Land a Dark Attack again, that's nice. Oh, but Evrae connects through darkness. Well, that's no good. Yeah, if you're not familiar with the Darkness mechanic, it basically sets the accuracy, like the hit chance, to 10% and ignores accuracy and evasion, and then that 10% number just gets modified by luck. So I think that would mean there was a 7 or 8% chance of Evrae connecting through darkness on one of my characters. it's kind of interesting that if you have enough luck in this game, then like if you have 90 more luck than whatever you're trying to hit, darkness doesn't do anything.
Tell me quick, huh?
I mean, that's only relevant super late game when you've been farming luck, so you know it's not really that useful. But okay, attempt number 3. Land a dark attack again, nice. And got a dodge this time. Alright.
Any assistance?
At least here, if this attack actually hits Orin or Kimari, they have enough HP to survive, so it kind of hedges against the connection through darkness. Obviously, it would be game over if Rika was hit, but
Hold on!
here's our Mighty G. And get Kimari over to the regen armlet and start advance it. We could go hit 4 times there, a little unlucky. But 200 HP is actually kind of useful later in the fight. It's going to be enough for her to survive Swooping Scythe. So that's still okay.
This is it. I'm hitting it with all we got.
I think I'll put the speed up to ×2, just cut down on Photon Spray animation time. And Orin's into 565, which means I hit him with Whacker. And that may have mattered because he was down to 50 HP. So that extra HP I got from the regen tick coming in clutch. So how much HP is Orin gonna have here? I think he's actually going to have a pretty... I think he's going to have like 570 plus. Yeah. Oh, 566. Alright, good enough. Oof, Orin just got hit again. Yeah, it's when he gets hit by 5, he ends up super low on HP. Okay, after this next boss turn, I'm going to look at moving in, taking the inhale and then pulling out again, like I did in the first attempt. Need to manipulate Orin's HP again. Oh, whack it down to 3 HP, jeez. Yeah. Just always at the mercy of the RNG for this. So let's move in and then pull back like I did before. Now I get a crack in with Oren, which is nice. Don't need to fix anyone's HP. Yeah, that's the best part of like 800, 900 extra damage I essentially get in from going close and pulling back. And it's 2 turns that Evrae skips, right? So, very nice. Okay, so Oren's going to have at least 600 HP on the next regen tick, so that's great. Kind of hoping for Kimari to take hits here. Honestly, like, he's the character that has the best ability to gain HP. Fit in a switch to Avenger, then hit Oren. Not too much to say right now, just getting in as much damage as possible, obviously. I think I need to do a weapon switch here and tap Oren. Yep. It's kind of unfortunate that Riku has to be one of the characters in the front line for mix. I mean, it's also obvious that's how it works, right? But the fact that she has to be one of the characters picking up the buffs, and she isn't a character who has regen armor, is too bad for this. It's another turn to hit Oren. It would be great to be able to like boost the guy's damage output by doing a mix that gives, say, cheer and focus. Unfortunately, those mixes are just pretty limited number, and from like a rough planning of the bosses from the Calmlands onwards. Like, I just don't think I can spare any of them here. Oh, 10 HP on Oren. That's him surviving 5 hits, I believe. What shape is he going to be in here? I think he's going to have enough. Yeah, he's going to be in okay shape. The game seems to like, or the Photon Sprays are not hitting Kamari as much as I would like. He's just constantly sustaining or like healing himself back to full HP. It's really funny. Yeah, there he got hit by 1 out of the 8 hits. Come on, game. Alright, he got to hit a few more times there, I guess. Almost down to 17k. Whacker 1 hit away from dying, but made it. Once we've got past the haste threshold, Evrae will constantly try to close distance, and you'll never see Photon Spray, which I actually think is an advantage. Like, it takes away this annoying variance. There's other issues, like the fact that we have a big dragon constantly trying to get right in our faces, but funnily enough, that's actually easier to deal with. Definitely happy to see that crit from Whacker. Okay, let's look at Oren's HP here. So he's going to gain... Yeah, I think he's going to... Is he going to be okay here? I'm just worried about whether the next regen ticker will put him just over half HP. I think it'll put him higher than that. No, maybe it won't. I'll just do a weapon swap and see. Yeah, okay, I think I was correct. There, his HP's fine. So something I could be doing but I'm not is actually recharging Riku's overdrive. Oh, darn it. Yeah, too many hits landing on Oren. Okay, well, I'll keep going. With haste on the characters, I think there's still some chance I can actually do this, but now we're just even more at the mercy of RNG, like KOing one of Kamarian and Whacker. So let me just think, do I want to start having Whacker manipulate his own HP with attacks? Yeah, I should only do that if he's at 360 HP or less, so don't have to make a decision now. I think I'm not going to bother manipulate HP, I'm just going to do as much damage as I possibly can. Just about 3,000 to go. Alright, so now Wacker's HP's not too great. If he gets hit by 5... No, he's still going to survive 5... Yeah, he'd survive 5 Photon Spray hits, but not 6. So if I had him hit himself, he'd go up to about 380 HP, which should be enough to survive 6. Sure. Or 400, even better. Alright, almost down to 12k. $10,667, that is the threshold. So I do not want to cross that threshold with an attack from distance like this. Whacker getting low again. Nice crit. Okay, now I have to be careful I don't make the mistake I made last night with triggering Haste. So a critical hit from this point would be too much damage from Whacker, so Whacker needs to just hang out. And we can afford one more Lancet. Yes, we can. Okay, so now we want to close distance. So I want Riku to come in and do that. Oh, excellent, and she gets another turn to switch out before Evrae. That's perfect. So this next turn of... Okay, so there's going to be one more Photon Spray turn. And unfortunately I can't have Kamari heal himself with Lancet again because that would proc, that would trigger Haste. So there's going to be one more Photon Spray turn here. Then we're going to get to close distance. Then the next turn is going to be Stone Gaze. So we have to put in expendable characters for that. Which is going to be... Yeah, this is really unfortunate because I need... Yeah, this is pretty bad actually. So I don't want Wacko or Oren. Okay, let me think about this for a second. So there's going to be 2 characters in the front line. One of them's going to get petrified. Or even if I had Stone Ward, they'd get like super delayed, basically taken out of the fight. So Lulu is expendable. Sorry Lulu. But it is true. Riku's not expendable, because Riku has haste and can pull back and issue the pullback command. So that's going to be critical for surviving or continuing to evade Poison Breath once we cross the haste threshold. I think the expendable character might actually be Whacker. I need Titus to do the counterattack itself. Yeah, it has to be Whacker. I guess I'd have the same situation even if Aaron was alive. That's kind of interesting. I hadn't actually considered this. So... Yeah, I think Kamari is the better choice to stay alive because he can actually deal more physical damage, which is going to be what's going to be happening for this next phase of the fight. Okay, so let's look at this turn ordering real quick. So, attack, inhale, yeah, so Sid does get a turn after the inhale here, which is good. Yeah. Okay, stoned Whacker, that's unfortunate. Can actually get an attack in here before defending with Titus. We need to be a bit, we need to be a bit careful. We don't want to trigger another Stone Gaze in the event that Evrae just refuses to attack Titus. But I think this is still fine. Oh no! Of course it wasn't fine. Yeah, that was really dumb. I just kind of got ahead of myself. I needed to not touch Evrae until the counterattack from Titus had gone below the haste threshold. Yeah, that was just stupid. Okay, well. Yeah, it was good to get down to the point where I was moving in close again to at least like go through some of the issues, but that was like last night triggering haste. That was just a really stupid mistake. There's no rush to deal damage. I shouldn't. Yeah. That last phase is going to take a long time no matter what. Getting in one extra physical attack there is like not really important at all. Okay, but the good news is we were actually able to survive even after Aaron got KO'd down to haste.
Roger. Not a...
Okay, so back to the beginning here. Lead with Dark Attack, which has failed. Whacker's KO'd. That's a reset. So in that last attempt, if I hadn't screwed up, and I brought in Titus and defended, and the counterattack from Titus had brought Evrae below the haste threshold, even with one character slot open, I think I actually, because Evrae's not under haste and Kamari is under haste, I actually think I have a chance to win. And the way I would win is just dealing damage with physical attacks at close range. I don't want to attack at distance because sometimes that provokes the swooping scythe counter. So I go far only to avoid poison breath, let Evrae close the distance again, and then get in physical attacks while making sure Kamari has enough HP to survive Evrae's attacks, including like defending before Evrae's turns if needed. And I'm pretty sure I can get that to work. So I think it's possible I could have won that last attempt, even though I had a character KO'd early. It was just the mistake triggering haste that actually was the problem, rather than being a character down. Whoops, what am I doing here? Dark attack. Oh, failed dark attack infliction again. Yeah.
We gotta keep our distance. Y'all have to. But tell me quick, huh?
Roger. Not a
Okay. Come on, dark attack. Nice. Now, power break. Then pull back. I want Kamari in here in case Evrae connects through darkness, since Lulu's evasion is basically bypassed. And I can attack now. Mix Lunar Curtain Remedy for Mighty G, and switch Kamari over to Regen Armlet. Ugh, lost Oran already. Ref. Yeah, long way to go here, but saw last time that Wacker and Kamari, even taking all the Photon Spray hits between them, can still sometimes, or can still last a fair amount of time. Gonna move in after this Photon Spray and get the Poison Breath out of the way. Or the Inhale turn, I guess, out of the way. Obviously not sticking around for Poison Breath. May as well bring in Titus and do this weapon switch, because I need to do it at some point. Alright, now it's just mashing A for a while. Mash A and pray. A because I'm using an Xbox controller. I guess it's X on the PlayStation 1. Oh, we're getting there, about 7k to go. Just crossed 15k. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, somehow keeping Whacker and Kamari alive when there's only the two of them is even a little easier than keeping Aaron alive when there's all three. Obviously, Aaron doesn't have Shell, and that makes a big difference. But still, it's Yeah, it's just funny to me. Just a few more turns to go. Oof. Whacker one hit from dying, but made it. And under 11k. Nearly there. Okay, so if I hit for 250 here, that would be still fine. I did not. But I'm not going to be attacking with Whacker again. And in fact, I'm not going to be lancing with Kamari again either. So let's change weapon and then get ready to bring Titus in. And, or not Titus in just yet, I guess. Close distance, take the stone gaze, then bring Titus in. Right. Okay. So Riku can do this and then switch out of the party again. Excellent. Kamari, I do not want it in the front line. So it's Lulu and Whacker who have to essentially draw lots for getting petrified. Suppose I could actually have Whacker. Is it worth having Whacker switch to Stone Ward? So the way that the Stone Gaze works, you're probably familiar with this, but if you resist the petrification, you still get hit by a very long delay effect, which kind of takes you out of taking more turns. So the question is Statue Whacker more useful than non-Statue Whacker? I think I'll just leave it. I don't think it really makes too much difference. Alright, Statue Lulu. So this next turn is going to be a physical attack, and I want it to be on, hopefully on Titus, although there is a chance that Evrae will attack Lulu. Just going to change it back to normal speed here, given I've made silly mistakes last two attempts that got this far. So yeah, this is just a defend with Titus with Avenger. And counterattack. Now, we broke the haste threshold. Okay, awesome. So this next turn of Evrae's is going to be inhale, and so we need to pull back after that. But I can get an attack in with Kimari before, and then switch to Riku. And Riku will... Well, I guess it doesn't matter that Riku gets out before the inhaled or the missed poison breath turn. Okay, so there's inhale, then pull back, and I just have to not attack from distance with Kimari. I just let Evrae do swooping scythe. Alright, so got to be really patient here. Not going to be able to deal damage very quickly, but I think I can win. Yep, there's swooping scythe. So Lulu gets shattered here half the time. If Lulu doesn't get shattered, it's kind of nice because then she'll tank some of the attacks from close range. Oh, it did miss. Nice. Okay, so here's what we have to look out for here. Make sure we have a plan for the pullback. So that first boss turn is an attack, second boss turn is attack, third one is inhale, and we do have a turn after that with Sid. Awesome. And the max physical attack from Evrae on Kimari with Power Break and Defend is around 350. So I am going to have to defend before Evrae's turn here, but that's fine. So I get in one attack, then defend. Yep. And I can actually get in another attack here because I'm going to regen high enough to be able to survive without defending. Now I have to... Nope, now I get another attack. I'm actually dealing damage here way faster than I thought. That's cool. Because I obviously don't want to do the pullback until Evrae's actually done the inhale. Okay. Okay. I think this is working. Okay, so just be patient, let Evrae do swooping scythe. Now we have to check the turns again to see if we get a Sid turn after the inhale. I have to constantly check for that because obviously poison breath would be game over still. So one attack, two attacks, inhale. He does not. Okay, so I've got to preemptively pull back this time after the second attack. That's going to make things a little tricky, but we can deal with it. And get another attack in here. Now I can get one more attack in, then Kimari has to switch out for Riku. Actually, maybe I don't want to make an attack here, because I don't want Riku to be in the front line for Evrae's turn, which would be swooping scythe. Yeah, so I should just be safe here and defend. This is going to be the second physical attack. Yeah. So no Sid turn after the inhale, so I have to do the pullback order now. But because Riku's under haste, she's not going to be in the party for one of Evrae's turns. Yeah, this is working. So let's see, can I attack here? Yes, because that boss turn is going to be swooping scythe. and I have plenty of HP to survive that.
Hold on!
Yep. So now we have to be careful because the next turn is going to be Inhale. Oh, Rip Riku, or Lulu even. Right, so the close by attack pattern continues from before, so this is Inhale, which means I need to do the pullback command with Riku right now. Yep. But now we get some damage in with Kamari. At least one hit.
Hold on!
This is going to be out of breath range, but we need to just defend until Evrae uses Swooping Scythe. Okay, so now we're back at the start of the attack pattern, which means it's going to be boss attack, Inhale, and we do get a Sid turn after Inhale, so that's all good. And Kamari has enough HP to tank the physical attack without defending, so let's get the beating on. But now I'm going to have to defend. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna regen up to at least like 380, so this is fine. Man, regen and protect here is such a strong combination. So that next turn's Inhale, but I get a turn to pull back afterwards.
Don't be falling now!
Okay, just wait for the Swooping Scythe. Check the turns again, so first attack, second attack, Inhale. Yep, get a Sid turn after the Inhale, so that's perfect. I am going to have to defend before the physical attack here though. Now I'm going to be good, so take the second attack. Yep. Next is Inhale, and I get a turn afterwards to switch Riku and pull back.
Don't be falling now!
Just be patient and wait for Swooping Scythe. Yeah, so this is working. I mean, like I said, this is execution for the last part of the fight. All the RNG is over. Just have to make sure I don't mess up. It's still very possible. Like, plenty that can go wrong here, but it's in my hands at least. Okay, let's check the turns. So First attack, second attack, inhale. We get a sit turn after the hail, so that's great. We can go ahead and attack. Don't need to defend. Attack number 1. No, I do need to defend. Attack number 2. Now this is going to be an inhale turn, so I can get away with Lancet, then issue the pullback command, I believe.
Serious inside. Hold on.
Bring Kamari back in. Just wait for the sweeping scythe. Alright, gotta watch the turns. First attack, second attack, inhale. There is not a sit turn after the inhale, so we have to preemptively pull back. Okay, but we can go ahead and attack here. Nice. So have to defend here because my HP is a little low to take the second physical. Okay, now I have to issue the pullback order. Rika gets out of the party again, which is perfect.
Serious inside.
So this upcoming boss turn is actually going to be Swooping Scythe.
Hold on.
But then I have to remember that the turn after is Inhale. I should have a turn to pull back after that though. I don't think there's ever going to be a situation where like the turns from Sid line up such that I can't pull back. I just have to be very careful in the timing. Okay, yeah, so this is the Inhale turn, and I can make an attack with Kamari, then switch and Riku and pull back afterwards.
Serious. Don't be.
Just wait for the Swooping Scythe. Yes, huh. Didn't realize Kamari could dodge that, but fair enough. So, 1 attack, 2 attack, inhale. We have time to pull back after the inhale, that's excellent. Never crit, really nice. I'm gonna have to defend to survive the physical here, but that's fine. So now I get to do... Ooh, I get to do maybe 2 more attacks before I have to switch and Riku to pull back. I guess I could have set things up here so that I had, you know, Loner on Kimari and I'm just blasting away with Seed Cannon when I can as well, but it's all good. it would just make the fight last a little, you know, it'd speed things up a bit, but it wouldn't really change how this is going. Wait for the swooping scythe. Check the turns. 1 attack, 2 attack, inhale. Yep, we have the turn after the inhale. So here, probably should just defend for the second physical. Yep. Now I need to bring in Riku to issue the pullback command, so I'll attack once. Go ahead and do that. It's so cool that you can do this last part with just one active character. It really makes the overall strategy, like my overall strategy, a lot more reliable because I can actually just lose RN to Photon Spray variants and it doesn't even matter. Okay, so first attack, second attack, inhale. Yep, we have a turn after the inhale, that's great. Gonna have to defend before this first attack. Gonna be fine for the second attack though. Then I get to make one more attack, then pull back. Oh, I even get to bring Kamari back in for one more attack. Sweet. Love to see that. Just wait for Sweep and Scythe. And count the turns here, so first attack, second attack, inhale. Okay. No Sid turn after inhale, so I have to preemptively pull back. I also have to defend here before the first attack. Nice crit Kamari. So I can make one more attack, then I have to do the pullback order. Yep. Okay, so can I attack here? Can I attack here and then take the swooping scythe right after? I think probably, but let's just defend and be safe. So I have to remember that the next turn from close range here is going to be inhale. But we get to do one attack and then pull back. Just hang out waiting for Spook and Scythe again. Well, this battle was a marathon for sure, but I've got it now, barring execution error. Just gonna continue to whittle every down of Kamari. SOS regen plus protect keeps me alive, no problem. Riku's never in the party for any of Evrae's attacks, so the fact she doesn't have regen doesn't matter. Check the turns here, and yep, get a Sid turn after the inhale, so just go ahead and get the beatdown on. 358 is pretty borderline for whether a high roll physical could kill me without defend, but no reason to risk it. So we get to do 2 more attacks, then pull back.
Serious? Hold on!
Check the turns here. First attack, second attack, inhale. Sid gets a turn after inhale, and I have enough HP to survive the physical. Alright, so now I have to do the pullback order.
Serious? No beef.
Wait for Sweep and Scythe. And Sid gets the turn after the inhale, so this is all looking good. I have plenty of HP, no need to defend. Everybody's under 2k, very nice. Need to defend this attack though. Yep.
Serious? Hold on!
Alright, check the turn order. First attack, second attack, inhale. Okay, no Sid turn after inhale, so I have to pull back preemptively. There's the first attack. Need to defend the second attack. And need to pull back now. So that next turn is going to be Swooping Scythe. I'm pretty sure I could fit another attack in here, but let's not risk it on the preemptive pullback cycle. Then we pull back after the next turn, which is Inhale, so we get to make this attack. Okay, check the turn timing. First turn, second turn, Inhale. Yep. Get a turn after Inhale. 363 is enough that I will not die. And I don't have to worry about dying here either. Getting really close to being able to just kill Evrae. In fact, I can kill Evrae with Titus Overdrive. I don't need Titus's Overdrive against the Bevelle battles. Let's go ahead and do that. I do want Kamari's though, so... Now let's see. I can just do this as Spiral Cut, I believe. Yeah. But, you know, might as well Blitz Ace it. I don't think I even need to hit the last attack here. Alright. Man, that was a battle. So, I actually could have won on 2 previous attempts where I was just silly and triggered Haste carelessly. So my strategy was actually, like, consistency-wise, not too bad, I think. Obviously, it sucks to have to win a coin flip right at the beginning on the Dark Attack, but that aside... no Stone Touch. Okay, never mind. Yeah, apart from the initial coin flip on the Dark Attack and not having Waka or Kamari get KO'd by Photon Spray variants, that was not too lucky reliant a battle. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some more water while the cutscene plays. I'll be right back. Definitely like this cutscene. Guess I'll update the stream title to Bevelle. Alright, so just in case you weren't aware, the PC remaster does give you an autosave just before here, so even if I screw up now, I don't have to fight Evrae again, which is obviously really nice. And how am I doing this? So, Stone Breath takes out the monks, and I need, or I want Eject to take out the Machina. In the first fight, I want to swap Sonic Steel Titus for Kimari and Stone Breath. And there's some weird glitch in these in this fight with the monks each count double for Slayer. I think because their guns somehow count as an entity in the game, even though they don't have an HP total that's displayed or something. So I believe that Kimari will get his full Slayer overdrive back just from killing these guys. There's a question about whether I want to... Yeah, there's a question about whether I want to let Oren regen up a bit. I don't think I have HP Stroll on Oren. No, I don't. So I probably do want to let him regen. I'll see if I can arrange that with an extra weapon switch from Titus at the beginning or something. But yeah, I think I should be good to go. And I'm not using Oren's overdrive here. Other characters in the front lines, Lulu. Is that fine? I guess that's fine. So Wakka's at half HP. No, he's at slightly more than half HP. Yeah, I mean I don't need Wakka for this fight, so let's not worry about it. Actually, probably better to use Riku to try and do this. Yeah, so Riku can change weapon twice to give Oren 2 regen procs, so let's go ahead and do that. Then bring in Kimari and Stone Breath them away. Oh wow, I was wrong. Stone Breath does not count as give you a double kill against the monks. Interesting. Have I messed up now for the second fight, I wonder? No, I don't think so. I have Oren to bring in and eject, and then I have Null Blaze on other characters, so I should be good. So I think what I want to actually do here is have Oren I'd love to be able to recharge Oren's overdrive here, but I guess I don't need to. I can... Can I recharge Oren's overdrive against 2 flamethrower monks after ejecting the YKT? I don't think so. I think they do a bit too much damage. Yeah. So I think I want... I think I'll just stick Oren on Stoic, and that way he'll get a fair chunk of his overdrive bar back, and then I can figure out a way to charge it in the battle afterwards. Then for Kimari, I think I want to get Kimari to... Oh wait, Kimari does have full overdrive. Oh, I guess it just didn't display properly on the screen or something. Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's get Kimari into SOS HP anyway. I don't care if... Yeah, I don't care if Kimari gets KO'd. Nullblaze, Titus or Whacker with Nullblaze can just finish off the monks, no problem. So that's all good. Unless... Yeah, okay, I have to be... Wait, yes, I have to be a little careful here. What I can't do is have Oren sub in. Yeah, I can't have Oren sub in and then eject the YKT and then have the monks literally kill all my frontline. That would be bad. So fortunately I have Nullblaze on Lulu, which gets around that. Yeah. Okay, I think this is fine. Let's put Titus on Lona, just because that's going to be a free recharge, and do the same for Riku. Not planning to use Riku's overdrive here, but you never know. Okay. So bring in Oren. I'm going to do a dummy weapon swap to just get a regen proc. Then Shooting Star on the YKT. Goodbye. So Kimari and Oren are going to get KO'd by the flamethrowers, but doesn't matter. Just charge up Riku with Lona real quick. I guess I should use Titus for this because he's faster. And I also need his overdrive charging. Oops. I'll actually kill the monks with Death Touch with Lulu, because that's going to be faster than Titus just smacking them. I'm seeing a slight issue here, which is how do we charge Oren's overdrive in the next battle in time for the 4th battle, which features the robot again. Alright, let's go double speed on this. Full overdrive for Titus, nice. Let's go death touch these dudes. I think they have 25% resistance to death, so it's only 1 in 4 to work, but I mean, we can't die, so it's just takes however long it takes. That's him gone. Oh nice, 2 in a row. Maybe death. Maybe they don't resist death, and it's just a coin flip. Can't remember. Okay, so for sure we can win the next battle by doing this. Taking Kamari out and having him with just come in and Stone Breath again, because the next fight is just the 3 monks. So the issue is, can I charge Oren's overdrive at all? It's actually looking a little tricky. The Flamethrower Monk is the problem here. I just don't have a consistent way to disable him apart from Stone Breath, which is kills them all outright, which I'm trying to avoid. Okay, is there any way, like, how would I win the 4th battle if I couldn't Shooting Star? I don't think I actually do have a way apart from mix. So I think I've got to make this work somehow. Okay, so one thing I do have here is HP Stroll on a couple characters. So I should probably use that, at least on, well, it's not going to matter on Riku actually, but at least on Waka here. So I can just win up and down here for a little bit, get Waka's HP back. He wasn't in SOS HP, so it's not like there was any advantage to being low. So Oren, yeah. So Oren's going to regen 100 HP. Okay, let's... Yeah, so Oren's going to regen 100 HP right at the start of the fight. I can bring in Riku, do 2 dummy weapon switches to give him another 200. But then he's not going to be defending against the Rifle Monks, and he's not going to survive the hit from the Flamethrower Monks. Alternatively, I could skip the first 100 healing and have him out of the party to start with, bring him in, have him switch weapon and then defend. That would only give him like 200 HP, which would be enough to survive the Rifle Monk hit. But he's not going to survive that fire attack. So maybe I have to just leave Oren out of the party and try and like land Death Touch on the Flamethrower. It sounds like it could go this sounds like it could go poorly and I could easily get a game over. Maybe The flamethrower is both annoying and also the easiest one to deal with, because I do have null-based characters, but the fact he hits everyone for like 400. Oh, no, I just realized what I need to do. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna self-destruct the flamethrower. Because I don't need to recharge Kimari's overdrive for the next fight. Yes, nice. Okay, good. Yeah, I just forgot I could do that. So Oren's going to be in the front line, Titus is going to switch for Kimari, and then I'm going to be left with 2 flamethrower monks, but I feel like they are not going to be able to kill Oren and Waka through SOS regen. No, I'm sure they're not actually. Just need to... Yeah, so Stoic's going to be fine. Well, Comrade's going to be better. Unless unless I get someone else KO'd somehow. I'll leave Oren on Stoic. Okay. Took me a while to figure this out, but I think I have a good strat here. Just double check the regen Amazon. Yeah. Okay. So, dummy weapon switch. And another dummy weapon switch. And Kimari runs a rage, self-destruct on this guy. Nice. Now I have some bad news for these rifle guys, which is that we are going to regenerate HP too fast to actually die. I can try and stone touch one of them. Just defend Oren. Yeah, it turns out regen is pretty good against enemies that just straight up don't do much damage. Don't really want them getting 2 turns in a row before Waka. I guess it should still be fine, right? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just be cautious. I do need to find some timing to actually attack. Just haven't quite figured out how I want to do that. I think I'm better off attacking with Oren. He obviously has more HP. Do I have any weapon ability to help here? Spider's Kiss. Nah, not sure that Poison Touch works on these guys. If they're attacking Waka, that's fine. Yeah, I think this is a little kind of clunky looking, but it does work. Just trying to take one guy out so that I can safely charge Stoic and not have to worry about someone randomly getting KO'd. I think that guy's going to die in the next hit. Nice. Okay, now we just defend. That stoic charge, and then finish the other one. I'm sorry for the background noise, the wind just makes a whistling sound under my door sometimes. In fact, I'm just gonna go sort that out real quick. Okay, so everything's charged up and ready to go. Kamari's not going to have a full overdrive fight for the next fight, but that's no problem. So just smack this guy. Now I want Slayer, formation out of the party. We have Nullblaze in again, and Kamari's overdrive's already at. Kamari's overdrive's already at 80%. Even up, yeah, that's right. So it's because he had SOS Overdrive and he got 2 points for self-destructing on that one guy because of that rifle glitch counting as an extra enemy. So this is all looking pretty good. We're not going to have Oren's Overdrive again for the last battle, but I think that's fine. I can just... well, I can self-destruct on the robot, but... Can I do that from the beginning, or does it count as being out of range? I'll have to see about that. It's not going to matter for now, though. I just want... What do I want here, actually? I think lone is fine. Yep. Yeah, full Nullblaze lineup. Loner on Kamari. Okay. So I could switch to Fireward on Oren, but he's still going to get KO'd a couple of turns afterwards, right? Yeah, I mean the other monks are going to get 2 turns before his next go, so it's not going to matter. So let's just do the shooting star. Boop. Yeah, someone gets KO'd, but that's fine. Just want to take out. I guess if I want to charge, yeah, I'll just wait with Kamari. I'll use Lulu to take out one of the monks, and then I'll just have Lulu KO herself so I can charge Loner on Kamari. Sounds good. Actually, I don't want Lulu to take herself out, that doesn't really make sense. I'll have Titus come in and just take himself out. There we go. So now Kamari has full overdrive last fight, so that's good. Now I can just finish this guy with Death Touch. Yeah, Death Touch has worked pretty well. I mean, it's not reliable, but just for finishing the fights off, it's good. Save a bit of time. Alright, how are we doing this last one? So if self-destruct can target the Machina off the bat, then we're all good. If it can't, I guess I Stone Breath. If it can't, I guess I Stone Breath the two guys with Kamari and then get into close range with the robot. And I can stop it doing the multi-party attack by targeting it. But I'm actually going to be able to take it down before it KOs our whole party. I guess I'll find out. I suppose what I could do is use like a weak elemental mix on it if I can't self-destruct it. Yeah, that seems kind of reasonable. Oh, hold on, I just realized something. Oh, I just realized something kind of sick, actually. Kamari gets his overdrive back. Yeah, so Kamari gets his overdrive back because he's going to get full overdrive off the two monks, so he actually will still have his overdrive left. So that's going to help too. If I have Aron on Comrade and have a low HP character in the front line for the robot, I can probably get one of Aron and Kamari's overdrives to charge, and yeah, so Kamari doesn't quite have enough HP to one-shot the robot with HP plus 10%. It's got 2.7k HP, but another character can finish it off. Okay, I think we should be good here. Yeah, and I've got Riku mixing a cheap elemental mix as a absolute like last resort, so I think I want Riku. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Riku in the front line than Aron. I think I'd rather have Waku in the front line than Lulu also. Okay. Almost forgot to switch Kamari back to Slayer, that could have been bad. And he still does have SOS Overdrive. Yeah, alright. Yeah, and that does give Kamari full overdrive back, as I thought. Nice. Alright, so now we're in close range with this thing. It's going to kill one character each turn. I need to either get Kamari to have a turn, or Oren to have full overdrive, or cobble together some damage with Riku. So let's bring Oren in. Can't power break it, unfortunately. I think I just start attacking it. I want to do some more damage with Lulu, I think, so that I'm close to be able to one-shot it with, or finish it off with Kamari. I don't know if it always targets whoever last attacked it. Maybe it does. Okay, well, now I've got the best of both worlds. I can do whatever I want to it. I'm going to just go for an eject, I think. Guess I fit a steal in. Oh, it's only a remedy. It's not very exciting. Nice. Well, that took a bit of thought. Probably a bit more than it should have, but I'll blame still being like having my mind on the Evrae battle. But yeah, didn't get game over or anything at least.
This has gone far enough.
Stop.
Got to remember to pick up the Abed primer in the like on the way to the temple here. I think it's the last missable one. Yeah, and tomorrow I get to think about taking on Evrae Altana.
You would play at marriage just for a chance to send me? Your resolve is admirable. All the more fitting to be my lovely one.
Do you not? Your protect or throw. The choice is yours.
You are one. Kill them.
I am sorry, but it is for Yevon.
Aren't those weapons forbidden by Yevon?
There are exceptions.
Throw down your weapon.
Alright, something else I have to actually remember pretty soon here is to switch Gamari's equipment so I have on what I want for Natus, because I'm not sure I want to bother having Yuna find him in the underwater, in the prison area.
Don't believe. Cover your eyes.
What was?
And all the.
Let me go!
You know.
We'll join up.
Break! Ah! Ah!
Where'd Uni go?
Bevelle Palace.
The chamber of the.
It's too quiet. A trap.
Who cares?
Huh?
What's a monkey?
I suppose it.
That's not what I need.
Hey.
See if I can actually go out to the save. No, so there's a save sphere that shows up, but the game doesn't actually let you use it. Kind of funny. And the Albert Primer is just at the bottom of the stairs here.
Another machina? Man.
So this is Yevon's.
I think,
They betray-
unless it's
He treated us like dirt.
on the other side somehow. No. Yeah, there it is. It's on the floor down in front of Oren.
The entrance.
I wonder if Uni's.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Great. So yeah, that's number 22. And I have all the ones beforehand. Alright, awesome, haven't missed any. Okay, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm just going to save the game here, do the trials tomorrow. Just so I don't forget tomorrow, I'm going to do what I was talking about, switch Kamari's armor over. So I want Null Frost. And this doesn't matter too much, just Hunter's Spear, I think. And his overdrive is not going to be too important either. I mean, I doubt he's going to be able to recharge it during the fight. I guess if he's blocking attacks with Null Element, does that charge Rook? I think, I'm not sure it does, but like I say, he's not really going to need to recharge his overdrive. Main thing is getting the right armor on. So, don't have any problems later. Alright. Well, pretty good win against Evrae in the end there. I think my strat was pretty solid. I messed up twice, but could have won on either of those two occasions. And yeah, pretty cool to have Kamari essentially solo last part of the fight, but not be at any risk of losing. So tomorrow I'll press on and get to Altana, see how I'm going to deal with that. But for now, thanks for watching, and see you next time.